Hi, my name is Tom. Let's begin. After completing this module, you will be able to 1. Explain why it's important to teach your child to request the things that he or she wants. 2. Implement the correct teaching procedures needed to teach your child to request. And finally, you'll be able to expand your child's language skills by teaching them to request other items and actions needed to obtain their favorite things. Before you begin to use the teaching procedures outlined in this module, let's make sure that your child is a good candidate for the program. In order to properly benefit from the following teaching procedures, your child must have the ability to vocally imitate sounds and words. Approximately 80% or more of their attempts to speak should be clear to an unfamiliar listener. As parents and teachers, it's sometimes hard for us to be objective because we know what our child wants more often than not, even when the articulation is poor. It is very important to make sure that most of your child's attempts to speak are clear, otherwise you will wind up accidentally teaching poor articulation. Let's now take a look at some children who would not be good candidates for the program. In this clip, I'm doing an assessment to see if Niall's language is clear enough to use the teaching procedures that are outlined in this module. Listen closely and imagine that you cannot see what it is that he wants. If you had to rely only on his vocalizations, would you be able to understand what it is that he is requesting?
Swing.
You may have heard Niall say, sing. A nice attempt, but not clear.
Swing.
Again, a nice attempt, but not clear.
And then what we're going to do, what I want to do is I want to make it a little more fun. I want to kind of like roll. Whoa! Whoa! Roll. Roll. Roll! Roll.
You can see how hard Niall's trying to talk right now. But even when motivation is very strong, his attempts are not very clear.
Swing. Swing. Swing.
Once again, a nice attempt, but not very clear.
Juice. Juice. Good talking. You're
Shoe is pretty clear.
good trying. Reinforce. That's a tough one for him to say.
Paint.
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 Paint. Good trying, but give it to him so he doesn't get frustrated. That's it.
You may have heard that brush and paint were not even close.
Paper.
Good job!
You can see how easy it is to get caught up when a non-vocal child begins to talk. However, even when motivation was very strong, most of Niall's attempts to speak were not very clear to an unfamiliar listener. Therefore, augmentative communication is needed.